So the first thing we want to avoid is clock arms. What's that? If we have pose A and pose B, you'll notice on the in-betweens, our character raises his arm like a clock. And it looks very much like a puppet. We gotta add some foreshortening. We can go right in the middle, add a keyframe, get rid of our tweens, and now we can foreshorten this arm. You can do a draw over to help you, or you can even use the onion skin. Move it in front. Forearm is going to get smaller as it faces the camera. We can adjust these deformers. We can even adjust the sleeve so it looks like the arm is coming forward. And already you'll see it's a more natural looking breakdown. What happens when we add our tweens? So from frame 1 to frame 4, that looks like it's tweening okay. We can add some ease out. And then frame 5 to 9, something pretty strange is happening. We have to go in and manually adjust. The first thing I'll do, I'll add an ease in to the final pose. We can use our onion skin, change our hand drawing swap, and now we can just go in and adjust our arc a little bit so it's more natural. Just like that. Remember, we're going to be working on 2s, so we don't have to worry about these frames in the middle. If we convert this animation to 2s, that should be fine. Right? Our character looks way less cut out. If we have 2 expressions, here and here, and we want to add a breakdown in the middle, it's not a good idea to squash the whole head and every piece in the head peg at the same time. You end up with something that looks really cartoony, really like a Flash puppet. A better option is to adjust the features of the face individually and be way more subtle with our squash and stretch. We're taking into account the angles of the head and the features of the face rather than just squashing everything on a flat plane. If it's okay with your supervisors, you can even use the deformers to get a little more personality when you squash. Now our head looks like it has more volume when we squash it. If we add in our tweens, add in some ease, and even a settle, 2, 4, 6. Our character expression change is looking great. So those are a few tips that I've been taught to make my animation not look so cut out. And it's the same thing for if you're ever squashing the whole body. Don't just take the master peg and squash the whole thing. You have to bend the knees, lower the pelvis, lower the chest. All those things are going to contribute to that feeling where people aren't really going to know if you're using rigs or if your animation is hand-drawn.